So currently, my passion is writing. I discovered that I could write around 4 years ago during college, where I started with my first content writing internship. I was never much of a writer in school, and all I wrote was just curriculum stuff, articles, and letters. But when I was able to write something from my own mind about varied topics, be it health, science, astrology, everything. So it and ideas came up to me, and I was able to frame it in a way in 1,000, 2,500 and words, and being able to write on it every day for 3 months. So it made me understand how I am capable of weaving my own words into something that people might be willing to read. And I discovered this profession, this passion a lot. Like I started reading more articles, more psychological articles, different perspectives articles, animals, about nature and everything. So I gathered a lot of ideas, and it came whenever I was talking, and I have started doing more and more internships in that domain. So I uh, understand different patterns, and writing aloud was me even a general knowledge exercise for me as well, because when you are writing, you research a lot about the topic, be it a home decor topic or an astrology. So you get aware about so many things that's happening around the world that have happened. So that was very, very interesting to me. And that is when I also started. So before the writing part, I always in school also I always used to write my diary, but I never understood that just writing my diary would make me capable to write something other people would like to read as well. So I started this, and now I feel like I'm very passionate about writing. Give me any topic, pictures or something. I love to write. I can write 100 words to 1,000 words. I started, so my passion increased to such an extent that I could write poetries also. So I started writing poetries in Hindi language, my vernacular, and I was able to sing, and it widened my thinking also. Like even if somebody is saying a some simple word like yellow submarine, I could instantly associate yellow with being a happy, being associated with unhappy emotion, and submarine is a feeling that it helps. The purpose of a submarine is that it helps you sail through the waters. So a yellow submarine could be a phrase that we can give to a friend who makes our life happy and who makes our life so simple that it helps us sail through life. So these all on point thinkings and being aware of certain uh, words, being aware of the emotions they hold, being aware of different phrases that can be made and how these phrases can be weaved together. So writing has given me that ability, and I think that is what inspires me, and that is what is my comfort space also. So I whenever I'm not in a good space of mind, I write. I take a random topic, I start writing upon it, and when I get to realize that yes, I have retained some news I heard some a year back or 6 months back, and I could bring it into my writing. So all in all, writing is a very personal passion to me, which helps me uh, put in my creativity and ideas in a very flexible and independent manner.
Okay,
And
okay, okay. Anybody has any questions about her writing to Mansi, please?
Is there any piece that touched your heart or something that you have written which has stayed with you?
so The whatever that uh, something that touched my heart would be the poetries that I wrote, and because other forms of writing were on different particular topics. So that was, I think there was one topic that I wrote about during one of my internships, and that was something I wrote completely from my opinions and my knowledge. Like I did not research much about it, and it was all me. So, and when my supervisor manager read it, he was very happy with that writing and he appreciated and he wanted more of such writings. So it somehow made me understand that yes, my ideas, my thinkings are not are good enough for people to like it. So that article is very close to me.
What was it about?
So it was about home decor. So different. We had to talk about 5 to 8 decor styles like bohemian, minimalistic, and all such things.
So, are your articles published anywhere?
Yes, the companies I worked for, the clients, it's published in those websites.
Which are these websites?
Sir, there is I don't know the web links, but I know the company's name where it can be published.
Tell.
Like there is sunfireplaces.ca, there is Aesthetica Clinic, um, then there is Vama.com,
So,
and
which of your articles got the maximum views? Do you have any idea?
no,
How
sir,
many
I was just an intern, so I do not know about these statistics.
how many articles have you written and till now that have been
I,
published on website?
sir, I think around 250 articles have written that have been published.
But you don't have any idea whether these were like what are the kind of viewership that you got on these.
Yes, sir, I do not have that idea. I do not have the uh, WordPress IDs access to those websites.
So you are ghostwriting.
Yes, sir.
So why don't you have your own blog then? You have a blog,
Yes, sir, I have, but I have not been much punctual with it.
but you said it's your passion.
Yes, sir, it is, but I usually write it for myself. Like I have a folder on my laptop that's where I keep my articles, but I've not published it yet.
Any more questions regarding her writing? What did you feel about her writing as a passion if you were an interviewer?
I think it's more of a hobby than a passion.
More of a hobby, during pastime sort of.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
think she needs to give more examples, like things that
Yes.
affected her, or things that changed her perspectives, or something like that, to bring out the passionate side of it.
right. What else? Mohit?
Sir, I have a question. Like, if the interview questions, first questions, why are you not following your passion? Like, she mentioned about writing. So, the interviewer can ask, why are you not pursuing that as a professional writer or something like that?
Ah, that you can always say that it is something I uh, get a good feeling out of. I don't want to make it a profession as such, but I would like to continue writing. See, when you say you are a ghost writer, no, then much of the charm in whatever you said goes out. I mean, why are you not writing for your own self? Then you said I'm writing my own diary and I write in my own laptop for myself. So that is fine, but then doesn't carry much weight as far as I can think. Why didn't you talk about Indian mythology? seem to know a lot about that.
I Writing was the first thing that came to me. I did not think of that. I can talk about that also if
No, no, we are not talking of also here. We are talking of what you want to say in the interview.
so the first thought it came of writing only. I did not think of Indian mythology that time.
So think about it and then decide which one will be better off with. I think the mythology one would be better because not many people are aware of mythology as much as you are probably. So maybe you give this a rethink. Okay,
Okay, so I'll do that.
what else?
But then, sir, even if I'm talking about that, I'm not doing something about it. Like as you said, I'm not writing for myself. I'm not publishing my blogs. So here also, I'm just gaining knowledge. I'm not reflecting it. So
Yeah, that is true, but then it is huge, no? Indian mythology is very good. So you may have just touched maybe 1% or half percent of it.
yes,
You can say that I'm passionate about reading, books, getting to know more about our whatever ancient
okay, sir.
history or ancient how we develop. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh, shall we continue with this tomorrow, same time?
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but you be clear, the other Mohit and Shaurya, be clear about your passion.
Yes,
Maybe
So
sir. Is it
can
often.
okay if I say my passion is like my startup, like making a social impact for everyone? Will it look good?
You can say that I am passionate about social upliftment or something like that.
Okay, sir.
Don't say that I'm passionate about my startup. Then why would you like to leave it and go for a school? Then it becomes
Okay, okay.
difficult to explain that part.
Okay, sir.
But you can say that I am passionate about general social upliftment. And on
Okay, sir.
those lines, you can talk. Yes, okay.
so can an offline class be scheduled tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah, you can come at 10:30.
10:30. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.